Hello everyone, in this video I'll show you how to make a memory wire bracelet. Memory wire bracelets aren't difficult to make and they look great. For example, this bracelet, which is part of the DoubleBeads jewelry kit Winter Sun. DoubleBeads do-it-yourself jewelry kits can be ordered easily and safely at BeadYourFashion. I'm now going to make a brown memory wire bracelet. I use the following materials: flat nose pliers, cutting pliers, round nose pliers, memory wire, crimp beads of 3 mm, 4 jump rings, Swarovski elements roundels, Swarovski elements simili stones, 6 tubes that are slightly bent, 3 metal charms with settings, 12 cat eye glass beads, 8 round Swarovski elements, and a DoubleBeads charm. You need also strass glue to glue the simili stones in the settings. Start with deciding the desired length, the number of coils of the memory wire. I want to make a bracelet with 2 coils. You can of course decide yourself the number of coils you want to use. Cut the right number of coils carefully using cutting pliers. Make an eye at one of the ends of the memory wire using flat nose pliers and round nose pliers in order to stop beads from falling off the wire. Bend the end of the memory wire using flat nose pliers at an angle of 90 degrees. Use the round nose pliers to make an eye. The coil is quite sturdy, so it can be rather difficult to make an eye at the end of the wire. If you want more information about making an eye, you can also check our technique page at www.BeadYourFashion.com. When you've made the eye, you can start with stringing the beads on the memory wire. I start with stringing a tube that is bent. Then I string the round Swarovski elements on the memory wire. After every bead, I string a crimp bead of 3 mm on the coil. This creates a chic look. The colors of the Swarovski elements I use in this bracelet are crystal bronze shade, sand opal, greys and light grey opal. These colors together make a nice combination of earth tones. Did you know this will be quite trendy? Now you can continue with stringing the other beads. String a tube on the wire after the set of Swarovski elements beads. Now string the following set of beads on the wire. 4 cat eye beads with crimp beads in between, 4 Swarovski elements roundels, again 4 cat eye beads with crimp beads in between, and finally 4 round Swarovski elements. Each set of beads is followed by a tube. Make sure you end with a tube as well. Now I will show you how to finish the memory wire neatly. Bend the remaining piece of wire at an angle of 90 degrees. Carefully cut a piece of wire using cutting pliers, but make sure you have little less than 1 cm left to make the eye. Use round nose plier to make the eye. In order to close the eye entirely, I use flat nose pliers to carefully squeeze it until it's closed. Please be very careful when doing this, because you want to avoid changing the shape of the eye. If you have made the eye of the bracelet, you can start fixing the charm to the bracelet. I start with the DoubleBeads charm. I fix this charm to one of the eyes of the memory wire using a ring. Open and close the ring using flat nose pliers and multi-wire pliers. Now I will continue with the other charms. These charms have a setting for simili stones. I will glue the stones in the settings later. First, fix the charms to the bracelet by using a ring and flat nose pliers and multi-wire pliers. Hang the charm to the bracelet on a spot you like. I fix these charms in between the brown cat eye beads. If you would rather make this bracelet in a different color, this is no problem. The beads and simili stones used in this bracelet are available in many different colors. Check out www.BeadYourFashion.com. At the BeadYourFashion forum you can ask any questions you might have about the DoubleBeads kits. So if you have any questions, suggestions or remarks after watching this video, you can always leave a message at the BeadYourFashion forum. Of course, you can also post your own designs to inspire other visitors of the forum. All materials I used to make this bracelet are available at BeadYourFashion. At the BeadYourFashion website there's also a trend page. This page might come in handy if you want to know more about the latest fashion and jewelry trends. It's definitely worth taking a look. When the charms are fixed to the bracelet, the simili stones can be glued in the settings. In order to do this, you'll need specific strass glue. This glue can also be ordered at BeadYourFashion. To prevent the glue from spilling on my bead mat, I placed the bracelet on a piece of paper. Make sure the settings of the charms are placed at a convenient angle. I've already placed the simili stones within a reach to make it easier. Now I'll put some glue on a piece of paper. You only need a very small amount of glue for these 3 simili stones. In order to glue the simili stones in the settings, I use an eye pin, but you can also, for example, use a toothpick. Put a little bit of glue on the eye pin and divide the glue in the setting. Make sure the glue doesn't fill more than 2/3 of the setting, otherwise the glue might overflow when you place the simili stone in the setting. If the glue is evenly divided in the setting, you can carefully place the simili stone in the setting. When you have placed the stone in the setting, if necessary, use the eye pin to gently correct the position of the simili stone. You can glue the other stones to the setting in the same manner. Let the glue dry at least for 24 hours before wearing the bracelet to make sure the stones won't fall out. If you have difficulties with picking up the small simili stones with your finger, BeadYourFashion also sells a special pencil. This pencil is made specifically to pick up simili stones. This brown bracelet has a very natural and serene look. If you want to make a more distinctive bracelet, you can also make this bracelet in multicolor. At least the design of the bracelet fits by many different outfits. Have fun making this memory wire bracelet.